Welcome in, Cancer. This is your August 2025 reading. Thanks so much for being here. And my apologies for being a little late this month. But I find it can be helpful to go back through the month, reflect, and see how this reading fits into the month. So we are in Leo season, which is fifth house energy that focuses on fun, play, children, romance, self expression, standing out of the crowd. I love that Leo energy. Leo rules the heart, circulation, blood pressure, spine, and back, and is ruled by the sun, which is your vitality, your power, and charisma. These are all things that could be highlighted this month. But what I wanted to look at is what is the core energy influencing you this month, Cancer? So calling in Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to look at the overall energy this month, what needs your focus, what brings you joy, and then advice and guidance. So what is the core energy that's influencing you? What is the overall energy of August for Cancer? What needs your focus? I have my camera set up a little different. What needs your focus? What brings you joy? And advice and guidance. All right. Energy that you are working with. The Fool in reverse. So Major Arcana card. This is Uranus type energy, which for me, it can be a little bit of a disrupting energy, but the Fool in reverse, I wouldn't make any sudden changes this month. I wouldn't, maybe not a good month to start something new. I mean, this feels very specific to each person. But I wouldn't go out on a limb this month. I wouldn't venture far from home. Which Cancer, that's, I mean, you guys like to be at home. You like that. But this is also hesitation. I would be hesitant on starting anything new, making big changes this month. There's a lot of indecision here. That's the energy that's influencing you. That's the energy that you're carrying with you this month. The energy of this month, interesting. We've got the Page of Swords. And it could be that you're feeling some indecision right now or hesitation because there's a piece missing or there's something that you don't quite understand. The Page of Swords is asking you to learn a different way of doing something, especially when it comes to thinking, thoughts, that type of thing. This could also represent a person. There's something that there's information you don't have, and that's probably why you are having the indecision this month. There's a need to seek truth. There's also maybe a lack of enthusiasm this month. There's something missing here, and that's probably why you're feeling maybe a little out of sorts, or you're hesitant to start anything new or bring any new energy in. And maybe there's just a lot of changes that have happened this month, so you just don't have the energy to really see past this moment, and that's okay too. What needs your focus? Look at this. We have two pages here. What needs your focus? We have the Page of Wands in reverse. This does feel like a child to me. So it does feel like there's a child in your life, or this could be a really immature adult. It could be an adult child that needs your attention this month. This is going to be someone who is impulsive, probably pretty hyper. They could be a fire sign. I just keep hearing outrageous energy. So I'm kind of wondering if this is a person that, um, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? They're maybe on the spectrum. They've went off their meds. They're a little unpredictable. It's that type of energy I feel. And I feel like this is a person in your life that needs your attention. I don't feel like this is you so much. I feel like this is a person. Hmm. Okay. What Wow, lots of indecision. This is what brings you joy this month. I think every sign has had a odd answer to this question. What brings you joy? This is the Eight of Swords. This is not wanting to see something. You're choosing to have blinders on. Taking those blinders off is going to bring relief. I can't really say that it's going to bring joy. So far, no one's really having joy this month. That's okay. But what is going to bring some relief, I will say, is taking the blinders off, especially in regards to this person here, this child, or it could be an immature adult. What have you been choosing not to see? What do you not want to look at? It's time to look at that. And that could also be the area of life that you are lacking information, or that you don't have the truth in. I feel like this also yeah, it kind of feels like the truth coming out regards to this person, whoever this person is. It's a weird reading for you, Cancer. But I feel like there's something that you have been ignoring, a situation, a person, and you're just hoping that it will sort itself out, and it's not going to necessarily sort itself out. And obviously it's involving you, or else it wouldn't be coming up in this reading. So there's just a need to take the blinders off and look at whatever it is that you don't want to look at or you've been avoiding. I'm also hearing that there's some boundaries that need to be put into place, probably with this person. And I also feel like it's blocking you from moving forward. It could be something so simple as it's blocking you from maybe taking a trip that you want to take. Um, you might not be feeling particularly safe in regards to this person, but there's something about this energy that's keeping you stuck. So it's time to take a look at that. We've got the Ten of Cups. I like that we have this energy here. This is the advice and guidance for this month. And I'm going to say, you can find happiness and joy even when life is messy. You can find happiness and joy within your family life. You can find that even though it's not perfect. I think, taking the blinders off and realizing that all families are messy to some degree. All families have messy dynamics to them, but it doesn't mean that you can't love and appreciate the family that you do have. I keep hearing roots, your lineage. Maybe there's something in your lineage or your ancestry that you are not proud of, or that keeps popping its head up time and time again. This could be something like addiction, or um, an illness, or a particular trait that causes problems that you can see like a cycle or a repeating pattern. It's not necessarily, sticking your head in the sand and pretending it's not a problem, but loving that person for who they are, flaws and all, finding the happiness and joy in the situation that you are in, the family that you are in. No one's perfect. All right, Cancer, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Just wishing you guys, not wishing, I'm sending you guys a lot of love, and um, hoping for a smooth, I hope all of this smooths out, or you find a way of looking at it in a different way, seeing it in a different light, that type of thing. Also, if you'd like to dive deeper into this situation, you can book a one-on-one. And if you are in the northern Utah area, I'm going to have an in-person event next month, and I'll have the link below to sign up for that. Okay, take great care of yourself, and I'll talk to you soon.